Finance Fox Romel, and Romel's from the Bitcoin Zero project, and then myself, Kuji. So Romel, can you explain Bitcoin Zero to me as if I am completely new to cryptocurrency?
All right, I got you. So Bitcoin Zero is a coin based on the blockchain. So basically, we want to be another form of payment. But to do that, we need to implement a bunch of technological advancements that are pretty hard to explain. But that's basically it.
All right. All right. So what's
Yeah.
can I get a quick history behind the coin? Like why did you guys create this? Like what need did you guys see?
Right. So we were forked from, Hex Coin, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys know about. And I wasn't a part of the team during that. I was brought on afterwards. But basically, they wanted to create a successful fork with the zero coin protocol. So the Hex team was able to debug the protocol, and they wanted to make sure this could happen. And then when the new team was brought in, we were like, we really want to make this one of the top 100 coins.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
is your goal overall just to like replace Bitcoin as a whole, like just a faster, better way of handling
Uh,
transactions?
to be honest, I don't think anything can replace Bitcoin. I think that's the mother of all coins. I think it'll be like an S&P 500 or something where it's like
Right.
a standard, and if that goes up, that goes down. Everybody's like, oh my god. So to be honest, it's just to be one of the top coins that's competing against like Dash,
Okay, so
Monero.
more privacy coin kind of
Yeah,
focus.
privacy, but we want to do we have these plans to do like a really global outreach here in New York City where most coins aren't doing, right?
Yeah.
Dash is trying to take over Venezuela, which is pretty dope, but we have bigger plans than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess your primary use is privacy, um, using the what algorithm and kind of private send functions do you guys have?
So again, we have the zero coin protocol,
Right.
which exp- if I can like explain this the simplest way possible is that um Bitcoin zero, when you're gonna send it, it becomes a zero coin, which is anonymous, and then on the other end, it becomes a Bitcoin zero token again. So that's where that anonymity comes in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
that's like the simplest way I can like explain it, but it's really complicated.
Yeah. Uh. So who are your primary competitors right now? You mentioned Dash. I know there's like Monero and probably Zcash.
Yeah, Zcash is big. Another one that people probably know about is Anon or Anon, which just forked as well. But the thing is that they're all using like the same privacy, which is like the CK snarks, and
Right.
those have been proven to like have flaws in it. And Hex Team was able to debug zero coin. I think I forgot what it's called,
Yeah.
PIVX uses zero coin, and yeah, so that's basically.
No, I did see something because I did a little bit of research beforehand. The zero coin protocol, and this might have been the first instance of it, but there was a lot of issues as far as the security went, where
Yeah.
people were able to do a double spend, by or faking a double spend, so they would basically send out a fake transaction, wait for the user to put in a real transaction, and then the first one would go through, and the second transaction would come across as a duplicate and get removed. Is that still
Right.
something that is in the protocol that's being fixed, or have they updated it
No,
since?
that was part of the bug. Like that's one of the big
Okay,
bugs that they. It's not. It wasn't just one bug that the Hexcoin team was able to fix. It was several. So that's the
gotcha.
whole point. Where like that was like a big accomplishment that they did, which was like a major selling point.
So, what makes it much more different than the hex coin?
What makes it much more? Well, we just incorporated the dark gravity wave into the mining algorithm, which is the
Okay.
Lyra 2Z. That was new. Um,
But,
we still have the
Uh,
same zero coin protocol.
does that make it slightly more ASIC resistant? Is that why you guys did that?
Yeah. So ASIC miners, they've given Bitcoin a really bad rap. Like if like the masses know about Bitcoin, they know about all the energy that's burned. Like that's one of the
Mm-hmm.
main faults of Bitcoin is this the ASIC miners just burning through energy and like literally burning a crazy amount of energy, more than like several countries combined. The people in China, all those. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? Like bit miner, bit. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So it's just like hex coin, but a little bit more ASIC proof.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, we really want to surpass Hexcoin because they're focused on forking coins and doing whatever they do.
Yeah.
But Bitcoin Zero, we're gonna implement a ton of technology that's really gonna put us up there on the top tier against GRS and Dash and stuff like that. So it's more we're not gonna be forking coins too. Like that's not what Bitcoin Zero is about. It's more
Okay.
about the anonymity, a global outreach. We're gonna be developing anonymous messaging apps. It's really really cool stuff. And again, it's partnerships to help Bitcoin Zero be like a payment method. And I'm part of the business development group, and I have some pretty cool connections with Pundi and Pundi X. I don't know if you know about them,
Yeah.
and a few other companies. And we're gonna try to integrate with those people as well.
Yeah. So yeah, running off of that, since we did talk about competitors for a little while, who are your other allies in blockchain aside from Pundi X and I think that was the primary one? But do you guys have
Yeah,
any
yeah,
other? Do you guys have any other allies in blockchain or allies outside of blockchain? Other businesses that are in the works, talking about adoption or anything like that?
yep. So in terms of Pundi, we have the Banyan Network, which is a big data industry, really cool company. I have some friends at Anon. I'm trying to see who else I have. We got friends at Jin, the Jin platform. You know about
Okay.
Jin Coin? One click turn master key.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those guys. We have a few. We don't want to show all our cards.
Right.
Also, in terms of quote unquote in real life, we're gonna be a part of some documentary work.
Okay.
There's a bunch of documentaries being put out in terms of Bitcoin and blockchain and cryptocurrency. But me myself being a filmmaker, we're gonna be doing some pretty cool projects and interviewing some big people like Steven Narioff who's a co-founder of Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
He made Ethereum possible. So there's a lot of cool stuff that is kept under wraps until they actually come into
Cool.
fruition.
Are any of them like doing anything in particular to help with the development? Are they acting as like advisors during the startup phase? Are they
Not yet, but
perhaps?
some of them we will try to acquire some of the people from the Banyan network as advisors. We just want to make sure we have more tech implemented before we ask
Okay.
for more help.
Are you using any of their technologies or services from?
No, no,
Okay. So just more like connections within the blockchain, but not so much of like not partnerships yet.
exactly.
Okay.
Because I mean, if you know about like, I'm really close with the Banyan team, and like their connections have landed them on amazing exchanges, and it's like hey, help us out. But we're not there yet to ask for help because we want to show that this isn't just another coin on top of 1,600 on coin market cap.
Yeah.
Like we're still really early, right? But before we get the big help, we want to show proof that we're 100% legit. Oh yeah, and also we have some connections with with the Ubi PR team.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Now, are there any misconceptions about Bitcoin Zero that you'd like to clear up? Um, like just anything that maybe people might commonly ask, or just something where it's like that, some misinformation out there about your project.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure people comment on Twitter. There's a ton of Twitter trolls out there.
Right.
you can't you can't hide from them. And it's just another thing of like really another privacy coin. Well, and if you look around, you're in Arizona. You can look around. You'll find there's like 10 television companies when you walk into a Best Buy, right? There's
Yeah.
like 10 cell phone companies. There's 10 gasoline companies. So in order to really stand out, it's about how you appeal to the masses and the technology behind it. So, we gotta commend Dash for doing an amazing step forward and stepping into Venezuela to help with the inflation. And so, Bitcoin Zero is really gonna climb to the top, and there's no doubt about it. We're adding new team members. All the
Hmm.
information is out there. There's nothing to hide.
Yeah. Um, let's see here. What do you guys have planned moving into 2019? Like, do you guys have? I assume that there's like a basic roadmap. Do you guys have any major items on there that is really going to be a big year for you guys?
Actually, the roadmap is gonna be released pretty soon. So that's when we want to reveal the big steps moving forward, right?
Okay.
Because I don't want to step over our lead Yob out there in the Netherlands. So you know,
Okay.
for right now, just I gave a lot of information about the big projects and the big partnerships coming forward, but we just got to get that tech implemented. So
Okay.
yeah,
So no leaks here. That's fine.
yeah, no leakage. No
um.
leakage.
So how is the dev team compensated? Do they work on other projects? Do they do this full time? And what are the other projects if they're working doing two projects at the same time?
They're definitely compensated through the BZX fund. I don't know if they're working on other projects. Right now, we have a really small team of developers. We actually need more developers, to be honest. So if anybody's listening out there and they want to get paid for putting in some hard work into the tech, just message us on the website or in Telegram.
What's the
But
coding language that you guys use
the coding language
for the development?
I don't know actually.
Oh.
I'm not, I'm just in the business development. I don't know. I'm not a tech dude. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I explained zero coin as easy as I could
Yep.
explain it. It's like I have that tech stuff is not for me. I'm just about the connections and the partnerships and landing exchanges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have. I know you guys can't really reveal too much on the upcoming roadmap.
Yeah.
Do you have a 5-year vision? And what evolutions might take place down the road for the project? Like different territories that you guys are kind of going for, or like where do you see the project in 5 years from now?
Where do we see the well, as the cryptocurrency market keeps growing, we want to be a part of the New York Stock Exchange is developing ETFs and stuff. We want to be a part of that. That's gonna take like a huge, huge leap forward. 5 years from now,
Yeah.
I mean, I can really say we want to be top payment method. I'm really looking forward to working with Pundi so we can somebody has BZX, they can buy a cup of coffee, they can buy dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We want to be implemented into. We really don't know because the blockchain world is really growing day to day, right?
Yep.
I can literally walk out right now in front of H&M in Times Square and be like, "Do you know what Bitcoin is?" And some people would be like, "No, what is that?" So 5 years from now, we want to be integrated in a bunch of payment methods. We don't know if PayPal is going to start doing crypto. We don't know. But
Okay.
to be honest, we want to be top 100, top 50 for sure. We want to have a large community. It is a community-driven coin, right? Community-driven. Without the community, we're nothing.
Right.
We want to grow. We want to be a part of the conversation in terms of the masses. How is it being used day to day, right? So that's basically it.
Hold on. We've got a message that came across. Let me see what we got here. From Alcon says, do you think that there is a way to stabilize the economy like Venezuela with cryptocurrency? Using
Absolutely.
BZX. Because I know Venezuela has, was it the Petro?
Yeah.
Which is, we've talked a little bit about that in the past, how that's not really a coin at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you think that there is a way for BZX to come in and actually stabilize the Venezuelan economy?
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about I saw a video the other day where some guys were dumping barrels of Venezuelan cash just onto the floor. And it's you can't really fix that inflation. So where cryptocurrency is going to come in is providing a more stabilized form of it, which is funny because, crypto is very volatile. But in terms of, you compare that to the Venezuelan money, we're talking crazy inflation. I was told that a pair of jeans is whatever, 13 million pesos. That's ridiculous. I've never heard of something like that. So, and then you're going to compare that to, let's say, for example, Bitcoin zeros at a dollar by the time we get into Venezuela. That'll be freaking, what, 10 Bitcoin zero for a pair of jeans or whatever. If it's
Yeah.
Levi's, it'll be 40 Bitcoin zero. But you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Are you guys are 18 decimal token? Is that right?
Is it 18? I'm not really. Oh, I just got a message from my lead saying the code we use for developing is C#.
Okay.
So I just learned something new right now. I did not know that at all.
Cool. Is there anything else? We're pretty much wrapped up, unless you guys want to spill any secret announcements, partnerships, deals, add a little hype to the mix. But if there is anything else that your team wants to add in here, they're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I mean, right now, one of the things, since we're talking about inflation and stuff, is that, Bitcoin Zero has a set limited supply, right? 99.9 million. So there's no way to inflate it, to be honest. The Venezuelan money gets printed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even the American dollar, right? We're right below the euro, thanks to whatever happened a few years ago. We needed to print money during the financial crisis. But Bitcoin Zero is a coin, right? We use 8 decimals, not 18 decimals. And it's gonna be stable. It's gonna be pretty stable. We just hit the market on System Coin, and we're already more valuable than Verge. And Verge has 100 partnerships, and it's so ridiculous because, I feel like we can surpass Verge, and Verge is just I don't know, those guys over there, whatever. But Bitcoin Zero, just look out for us. We're on System Coin. We're gonna have a few more exchanges before the year ends, and the roadmap is coming out pretty soon, which is exciting because there's gonna be some really cool, information coming out. I don't want to spill the beans, right? But yeah,
So,
I mean,
I got another question that came in. It says, I understand the logic of not raising funds from the community to prevent FUD, but if we want to, why not? It adds value to our investment. We want to donate to get on major exchanges.
true. That's very true. But for now, we wanna handle that. As the community grows, right?
Yeah.
As the community grows and more, new exchanges come on, we'll have new investors come in and stuff like that. We have a new white paper coming out, the new website that's gonna have the team that we have now, and then the new additions. And so, maybe we'll take into consideration like the donations later on. But for right now, we got some of the applications handled and stuff like that. So
Cool.
later on, we don't want any FUD for now.
All right.
Yeah, man. Those Twitter trolls out there, they're already trying to cause damage, and it's like, get out of here, get out of town.
Yeah, crypto Twitter is well, that's a thing. We'll we'll just leave it at that. It's yeah. All right. Well, thank you. I don't know if we've got any other questions. I'm gonna leave it open just for another 30 seconds. So if anyone has any questions that they want to ask, or pop into Discord or live, pop into live call or text, you guys are more than welcome to. I'm gonna open up the podcast channel so that anyone can talk here. And
Oh wow.
yep,
That's
anyone can ask a question. Here we go. There is no voice activity, so you do have to push to talk. Just for multiple reasons. So if you guys want to, you guys can ask a question. We'll close this down in about 30 seconds.
How long have you been around for BZX?
Me? How long have I been
Yeah.
around? That's a good question. I've been around. Let me see. I was helping the Hex team. I'm gonna say 3 to 4 months before. Yeah, because I was already helping the Hex team, and then I was brought on to help BZX, which is really exciting. Starting from the bottom, and now we're here, right?
All right.
But yeah. So
Is it your full-time job to work for BZX?
No. My full-time job is working here in the city. But if as BZX keeps growing, I'm down to go 100% all in.
All right. What's keeping you back from going full-time BZX?
The bills, man. I still got to pay the bills.
Oh, damn. Sadly, they don't accept BZX yet, do they?
Exactly. I'm not gonna go to my landlord. Yeah, you guys got
You want to get some BZX?
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, we need more exchanges, which we're working on, and we need more liquidity. So all that stuff is being handled. It just takes time. People get impatient because they want to see their bag increase in value. We all do, right?
Yeah.
We all want to make money, but at the end of the day, it takes time. And I see it in different projects. People are like, when Binance, when Bittrex, and it's like, it's not that easy, guys. It really isn't. And I've been inside the team seeing how it goes down, and it's like all we can do is just like pet people and be like, don't worry, we're working on it, because it just takes time, dude. That's all it is.
You might not know this number, but how many unique addresses are there for BZX currently in use?
I mean,
It's
you
rather
said it.
specific, so you might not know. So
Yeah, you said it first. I might not. But yeah, I mean, I can ask that later on.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
If you could get me the numbers of active addresses and active transactions, that'd be great.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this Fox talking right now?
Yeah, this is me. This Fox.
Damn, man, you've been quiet the whole time. What's going on?
Yeah, no, I'll let Kajura do the interview. I'm just listening in.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, cool. Checking phone lines. I think we're all good. So, thank you for popping on here, Romel. And
yeah, of course.
Yeah. If anyone has any other questions later on, you guys can join their Discord.
Wait. Alkin has a question.
Yeah. Just one little thing. What about the transaction time for BCX? Is there like some average?
Yeah. So right now it's about like 2.5 minutes, I believe, maybe a little bit more. So that's what I was saying earlier. We're gonna implement Lightning to make it super fast, because a lot of our competitors have that implemented. We want to be at the top with them. Competing with fast transactions. And I'm really tired of like Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin takes forever. Shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
How many transactions do you have on a day, or a week, or whatever? Whichever one you are aware of.
I don't actually know.
Do you know about any scaling issues? That a magic number that you can hit at first before you get scaling issues?
Oof, I don't. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem.
Yeah. That's the dev team. We need a dev in here, man. Shit. I'm not the tech guy. I'm the community guy. I'm like Donald Trump's Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Like I'm out here just talking to people, trying to get partnerships. You know?
Yeah. Well, maybe a follow up with you and a dev.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. That'll be really cool.
All right. Well, that's it for my questions.
All right. Anyone else?
Did you guys see our new design, our new logo?
I have not.
Oh man.
No,
It's
we've
so
got-
in
sexy.
main chat.
Yeah, the one that is the most
It's like
recent
a
one that I
dice.
have. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
it's different than the one that we've got posted on the stream right now.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, if you've got a much larger version of that, if you could pop
Yeah.
it into main chat or something, we can use that for advertising and stuff later.
Sounds good, man. Sounds really good.
Cool. All right, and I think that that sums it all up. So,
All right.
thank you for being here, and we really enjoyed it. Thank you for talking about BZX, and look forward to having you the next time, possibly with a developer.
It's a yes, please. Yes, please, because these tech questions are really hard.
Yeah, I know we've got some tech guys in here that have been asking questions.
It's really cool. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right.
Make
Take
sure to
it.
follow Bitcoin Zero. Shout out to Yob out there. He's listening in, our lead.
Oh, awesome.
All right. Well, see ya.
Take it.
All right, guys. Peace out.